we're taking a look at the Neonic Force. For those unfamiliar, Neonic is a smaller brand that makes great paddles at a really great price. The Force is an elongated thermoformed paddle. It uses T700 Toray carbon fiber, and it has a 5.3-inch handle. That makes the Force very similar to a lot of other elongated thermoformed paddles, but there are a few key differences. One of the more notable differences compared to something like the bread and butter Filt is the 5.3-inch handle is a little bit shorter, which gives the paddle a larger paddle face. It also has a lower swing weight than a lot of elongated paddles, making it easier to maneuver and making it feel faster in the hands. It also has a bit of a softer face, making it easier to control and making it feel a bit more forgiving in the kitchen. That does mean that it has slightly less pop than similar paddles, but not so much that I found it to be a detriment. But even with all that, this is definitely still a power paddle. Certainly not as powerful as some of the more modern Gen 3 paddles, but still plenty of power for the average player. I was also really pleased with the quality of construction on this paddle. It feels really well made and feels solidly constructed. It also has a really nice handle compared to a lot of paddles in this price point. Speaking of price point, that's what makes this paddle truly special. This paddle comes in at $100, and if you use discount code SCOOTER, that brings it down to $90, making this paddle easily the best power paddle for under $100. And it competes well against power paddles much more expensive. Overall, I think that makes this paddle a really exciting option. It's a great power paddle with good control, a good sweet spot, and an unbeatable price. Neonic also has an excellent control paddle called the Flow, which I'll be reviewing in the coming weeks. But those two paddles make Neonic a really interesting option, and I'm excited to see what they come out with in the future. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And if you guys found this review useful, please do like and subscribe. It really does help small channels like myself. And as always, stay tuned. I have more reviews coming soon.